guys, welcome to another WoW MoP remix video. And for today's video, I thought I would go over all the techniques that I've been doing to earn the bronze that I have. I've found it fairly easy to obtain bronze. Granted, they have buffed bronze a few times. It was a little tougher to farm it in the beginning days, but even then I found it, considering the event is running for 3 months, I still found it fairly easy. And all of these are non-exploit routes. I would never suggest exploits to you guys. Fishing is one that I found early. I wouldn't say it's a good one. Like, I wouldn't just stop attacking stuff and doing quests and only fish, but it is one that I found fairly early. I discovered it in my leveling process when I had hit up Valley of the Four Winds, because there's a fishing quest out there, and you get like 50% chance of it being bronze, so you can still get fish. So a lot of the time if you get the fish, then you won't get the bronze, but it's a pretty good chance that you do actually get the bronze. However, it is kind of a small amount, as you can see, so, it's an option if, I don't know, maybe you just are, wanting a little break, but you still want to farm some bronze, right? Orbs is also another option. They've recently buffed the amount that you can get from orbs. In my leveling process, which was like the first couple of days of MoP Remix launching, I was averaging 8 to 17, and you can see in this video what I'm now getting due to, the buffed amount. Once again, very much like the fishing, I wouldn't suggest it as a solely farmable route. But it is there. And this isn't a video on the best ways to farm. This is just how I've earned my stuff, because people have asked how I'm pretty much done my collection now. I might still be needing to edit some videos here, so if you haven't seen it all yet, it's coming up on the channel. But yeah, so yeah. Rares in mobs is a good one, and you're actually going to need to farm some rares and mobs out in the timeless because of the rep that's out there. So that's a great one to do while you're going for the Emperor rep that is out there, because that is a rep that you can't just hand in tokens for. Dailies is something I do every day when I log into the MoP Remix. First place I go is to the, you can go anywhere actually. You got like your hearth that sends you to the nearest hub. You can go there or hit up the city, but any place that has this like bronze barrier here will have your dailies. And yeah, you just go take your dailies. There's one to do a scenario. There's another to do basically an LFR wing. If you want to knock it out fast. If you're raiding with a team doing normal and heroic, it's just to kill 2 raid bosses. And then there's one to do a random dungeon. So they're all very easily doable. And I queue them all together. So I don't know if you guys knew that you can do that, but you don't have to queue one by one. You can queue in an LFR raid, a dungeon, and a scenario all in one shot. Scenario will probably be the first one that pops for you. It's the quickest queue, even as a DPS. And then dungeon is fairly quick as well. LFR will be your longer wait time, because most people at this stage are actually doing like normal and heroic raids. So definitely make sure to do those, and that will get you some bronze as well. And then quests, I had to put quests in because the reality is, I feel like I had some people kind of surprised that I was able to have all those mounts off the video I posted, which didn't even post on the day I collected it. That's an old video that I just didn't get to editing for a couple of days. but as most of my videos are. But the reality is that was all done, majority of it, through my level 10 to 70 experience, because I've been doing all these dailies every day. I've been doing quests for the achievements, and yeah, so because of all that, I was already sitting at almost 100,000 bronze by the time I hit 70. Okay, once we land here, I'm going to show you, of course, the last two sources. My bags are full, so it's like the best time to do it. So, of course, the last two is your boxes, is one of them. So you will collect a ton of boxes. And so I'm just going to get rid of some threads here to make room. Okay, so we have our caches, so this is where you're gonna get a good amount of your bronze is from these caches. You earn them from every little thing you do. They give you bronze, they give you threads, gems, you know, bandages, not that you'd need that, but very good for the bronze. So there's a rough idea. And then also I have some caches on me. So I'll wait till this catches up so you can, okay, it's caught up. So greater will give us 1250. And we got 2 of those. Bronze, I believe, is 600. 750, my bad. Lesser is 500. So yeah, those are all from achievements and dailies and stuff. So yeah, as you can see, that's a huge chunk of bronze right there as well. And these are just threads. I'm just going to use them up. Our next source is the scrapping. So unraveling sands is how you scrap. So you bring that up. It only lasts like a minute, so you got to scrap kind of fast, I guess. But yeah. What I did is I've been playing long enough, and 346 is the max gear you're gonna earn. So what you do is get the best stats you want, and once you're situated to where you have the best stats, you don't even have to look at this shit. You just salvage it all, as long as you've, you know, made sure you have the best stats for your character and your specialization. And yeah, you can see in the chat window there that we are getting a ton of bronze from doing this. And yeah, so always make sure that you're scrapping your gear as well. And I'll give you a rough idea of how much we earned through here. Before I opened up my bags, I had 20k for bronze. So I will look and I'll give you an idea here. So that will, of course, include the caches that I opened earlier. But what we sitting at? 27. So yeah, that just what we just did earned us like 7,000 bronze. So definitely make sure to be opening up all the boxes, and this is why I like using questing as a source. Those are basically my methods. Feel free if you got, you know, some extra ones that you're using, feel free. Like I said, this is not a how to farm the most bronze in an hour. This is just how I've been doing it, just showing off my methods. And yeah, basically in a nutshell here, if you're an achievement person, you're having no problems farming bronze because you get a lot from achievements. Here, I'll open up achievements here. So in achievements, you can see, yeah, there's some actual items here, but you can also see if we go into quests, greater bronze cache, each one of those is 1250 bronze. That is another thing that has been buffed. It was 1,000. But yeah, you're getting 1250 bronze currency for every single one of those. So I highly suggest doing achievements. Also, rep gets you a regular bronze cache. Exploration is getting you minor, lesser, you know, scenarios. Like everything gets you bronze caches here. So yeah, I highly suggest doing a lot of this stuff because it will get you a good chunk of stuff. So that's basically the video. Didn't want to drag it out too long, a little short and sweet. How I've been collecting my bronze currency. I hope you've been having fun in the MoP Remix event, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.